All right, we are at the letter P for my top 10 lists, and it came down to either Pink Floyd or The Pretty Reckless because I have the complete collections for both of them. I opted to go with Pretty Reckless because I wanted to do something new because every other band I've done so far, basically, not a single one of them went past the 90s except for Alice Cooper. Or, like you'd have some songs, but they were all classic rock bands for the most part, is where I'm getting at here. So I wanted to do someone newer, so we went with the Pretty Reckless, with the oldest song on this list going back only as far as 2010. Because the Pretty Reckless have been around for 13 years now, man. Shit. Okay. That being said, they haven't released that many albums in there, and this list is pretty heavy towards one album. And that is the Light Me Up album. From that, we got first three songs on my list are off Light Me Up here. We got Going Down, Make Me Want to Die, and My Medicine. I'm going to be completely honest. Most of these were on here because of my daughter. I love my daughter when she sings them and plays them. And she does it all acoustic every time when she does it, but that's great. Great songs, really great. Going Down is just really high speed fun, really dirty, naughty, bad girl kind of stuff. Make Me Want to Die just sounds. Taylor Momsen just kind of makes it sound really just beautiful and sexy as she's going through with that one. And My Medicine Man, oh yeah, hearing someone, I'm going on a trip because someone messed with their medicine, that sounds like a lot of fun. Follow Me Down is really kind of cool. I really dig on that one. It's got some good chugging, some good riffing on it, which is really good. That's off the Going to Hell album. Hit Me Like a Man is off the Hit Me Like a Man EP. Really good tune as well. Um, I almost put two songs on here. Or no, I did put two songs on here off of Hit Me Like a Man. I also included Cold Blooded on here, which is actually down my list a little bit. I'll talk about it now. The Hit Me Like a Man EP and the first album, Light Me Up, were just absolutely brilliant albums. And the follow up album, Go to Hell, was also a brilliant album. But Go to Hell, um, had a lot more songs on it that were great while you're listening to the album, but not necessarily what I'd pull off for a top 10. Just because some of the slower songs that were on there, per se. Cold Blooded, though, great duet on it. Really beautiful. I just love when the way they play off of each other on it. And just good tune. Good tune. And Hit Me Like a Man, once again, that is just Taylor sounding like all kinds of bad, naughty, dirty, and wrong. Everything that's rock and roll. Taylor Momsen really is, when it comes to rock and roll, to me, Taylor is in the same realm as Aerosmith, Alice Cooper, really in that kind of bad boy side of rock and roll, not the pretty side of rock and roll. You know what I mean? And it really makes a huge difference with her, and I really, really love it. Um, okay, then we get to Heaven Knows off of the Goes to Hell album, and this was a single. It was a really good tune as well. I really kind of get into this one. Nice and simple, basic, but great classic rock. Factory Girl off the Light Me Up album. All right, I like this one just because it's kind of cheesy and it's fun, and I like when Taylor's doing the bad girl shtick, and Factory Girl is really definitely in that bad girl shtick. My Bones off of Death by Rock and Roll. Death by Rock and Roll kind of really left me with a meh taste in my mouth. Death by Rock and Roll felt a little bit like a COVID album. Felt too much like Chris Cornell's passing really did a number on Taylor, which makes sense. They were touring at the time. Pretty Reckless were opening for Soundgarden when Chris Cornell decided to check out. And depending on what narrative you want to go with. But anyways, I really dig My Bones. I really kind of get into it. I really think it is probably the best representation off that album. But that's just for me. Um, Take Me Down off of Who You Selling For. Another really, really good tune. Really get into it. But once again, when it comes to that album just it had to follow up the Going to Hell album, and it missed the mark. I think Taylor wanted to start moving into trying some different stuff out, which is great, but I think it just kind of missed the mark a little bit. But Take Me Down is a great example off that album. And then yeah, I already discussed Cold Blooded, which is actually the last song on my list here. So really quick, my list and once again, these are in no particular order. It's just what I call my top 10. We got Going Down, Make Me Want to Die, My Medicine, Follow Me Down, Hit Me Like a Man, Heaven Knows, Factory Girl, My Bones, Take Me Down, and Cold Blooded. Those are going to be the songs that I would highly suggest from the Pretty Reckless. Let me know what you think of the Pretty Reckless. That's what the comment section is for below. Tell me what your top 10 choices are. I am interested. I would like to know. On your way down through the description section, you are going to see two links. You'll see one that'll take you to Patreon, one that'll take you to TWA, Trampoline Wrestling Association. Check it out. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care.